Hello, this is Caroline and I'm going to talk about Nathaniel Hawthorne. Nathaniel Hawthorne was born on July 4, 1804 in Salem, Massachusetts. He was an American short story writer and romance novelist who experimented with a broad range of styles and genres. He is best known for his short stories and two widely read novels, uh, The Scarlet Letter, in the middle of March 1850, and The House of Seven Gables, 1851. Along with the Herman Melville and Edgar Allan Poe, much of Hawthorne's work belongs to the subgenre of dark romanticism, distinguished by an emphasis of human fallibility that gives rise to lapses in judgment that allow even good men and women to drift towards sin and self-destruction. Melville dedicated his epic novel Moby Dick to Hawthorne. In token of my admiration for his genius, Hawthorne's lesser-known poems exemplify dark romanticism. Some of his darkest works, including his ghost stories and tales involving the supernatural, fall within the genre of Gothic literature. Young Hawthorne was a contemporary of fellow transcendentalists Ralph Waldo Emerson, Henry David Thoreau, and Louisa May Alcott. Hawthorne was part of his prominent circle of Massachusetts writers and philosophers. The Transcendentalists believed in the inherent goodness of both people and nature. The remaining 11 years of Hawthorne's life were, from a creative point of view, largely anticlimactic. He performed his consular duties faithfully and effectively until his position was terminated on 1857, and then he spent a year and a half sightseeing in Italy. Determined to produce yet another romance, he finally retreated to a seaside town in England and quickly produced the Marble Faun. Back in the wayside once more in 1860, Hawthorne devoted himself entirely to his writing but was unable to make any progress with his plans for a new novel. The draft of unfinished works he left are mostly incoherent and show many signs of psychic regression, already foreshadowed by his increasing restlessness and discontent of the preceding half dozen years. Some 2 years before his death, he began to age very suddenly. His hair turned white, his handwriting changed, and suffered frequently nosebleeds. And he took to writing the figure 64 compulsively on scraps of paper. He died in his sleep on a trip in search of health with his friend Pierce. Thank you.